What if Europe once hid a forgotten world, a shining city of gold, wisdom, and unmatched power, now lying silent beneath the waves? For centuries, sailors and scholars have whispered of Atlantis, a utopia that rose to greatness, only to fall into the sea in a single fateful day. Today we journey through myth and history, across the shores of Greece, Spain, and the Atlantic, to uncover the truth behind the greatest mystery of all time, the Lost City of Atlantis. The legend begins. Our story begins with one man, Plato. Over 2,000 years ago, in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, Plato wrote of a magnificent island beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. He described a powerful civilization, rich with wisdom and technology, blessed by the gods themselves. Their capital city gleamed with golden temples, silver walls, and a great circular canal surrounding the royal palace, a marvel of ancient engineering. Plato said Atlantis was larger than Libya and Asia combined, its kings descending from the god Poseidon himself. But as with all great empires, power brought pride, and pride brought their downfall, the fall of Atlantis. As the Atlanteans grew rich, they turned greedy. They waged wars across Europe and Africa, seeking to conquer the world. The gods watched and grew angry. Then came the day of reckoning. In a single night of terror, earthquakes tore the earth apart, fire burst from the seas, and the island of Atlantis vanished beneath the waves. The ocean swallowed everything, its temples, its people, its memory. Only fragments survived, whispered myths and ancient maps carried across generations. The search through time. For centuries after Plato, explorers tried to find the lost island. From the Greek sailors who searched the Aegean to the medieval scholars who mapped the Atlantic, each generation became obsessed with finding the truth. During the Renaissance, interest exploded. European thinkers pored over Plato's words, comparing them to real places. Could the fabled island lie near the Azores, the Canary Islands, or perhaps hidden under the sands of North Africa? Cartographers began marking Atlantis on maps, usually west of Spain, beyond the known world. To some, it was a parable of human pride. To others, a challenge waiting to be solved. European theories. Let's explore Europe's most fascinating theories about where Atlantis could be. In Spain, researchers have looked to the Doñana marshes near Cádiz. Beneath these wetlands, satellite images reveal circular formations, eerily similar to Plato's description of Atlantis's concentric canals. Some believe this was Tartessos, a real Bronze Age kingdom that mysteriously vanished. In Greece, another theory points to Santorini, once known as Thera. Around 1600 BC, a massive volcanic eruption destroyed the Minoan civilization. Could this disaster, entire cities buried under ash, have inspired Plato's tale? In Ireland, Celtic mythology speaks of Tir na Nog, the land of the young, a paradise beyond the sea. Historians find echoes of Atlantis in these stories, of a perfect land lost to time. And then there are the Azores, Portuguese islands that rise dramatically from the Atlantic. Their location, exactly where Plato described, fuels belief that the ruins of Atlantis may lie on the seabed between Europe and America. The modern hunt. In the 20th and 21st centuries, science joined the search. Oceanographers used sonar mapping to scan the Atlantic seabed. Satellite imagery revealed strange, grid-like patterns, leading some to claim they'd found submerged streets and walls. But scientists remain skeptical. Many of these patterns are natural formations or digital artifacts. Still, expeditions continue, off the coasts of Spain, Morocco, and the Caribbean. From divers to dreamers, all are united by one question. What if Atlantis wasn't myth, but memory? Could it have been an ancient civilization erased by a cataclysm, like the end of the Ice Age, when sea levels rose dramatically? If true, Atlantis may not be a single place, but a symbol of humanity's forgotten past, the legacy of a lost city. Whether real or imagined, Atlantis lives on. Artists, writers, and explorers have kept the myth alive for over 2,000 years. From Jules Verne to Disney, from archaeologists to philosophers, its legend continues to shape how we dream about lost worlds. To Europeans, Atlantis became a mirror, reflecting the rise and fall of empires, the fragility of progress, and the timeless human desire to rediscover paradise. Perhaps Atlantis was never meant to be found. Perhaps it isn't a city beneath the sea, but a warning carved in our collective memory. A story reminding us that no civilization, no matter how great, is immune to its own hubris. So the next time waves crash against an ancient European shore, listen closely, because somewhere beneath those depths, the ghosts of Atlantis might still whisper.